Hey guys, Sonda here, bringing you another audio commentary. And yeah, today I have a pretty special matchup. It's actually between G5 and Louder, two top American Protoss actually here. So this can be played on Outsider. And to get you the starting positions, it looks like we have G5 spawning in the 9 o'clock position as the blue Protoss. And then at the 1 o'clock position in the white, we have Louder. So it's going to be a PvP on Outsider. One of my first PvPs I've seen on Outsider. I think Reaver plays pretty strong on this matchup. But yeah. It's actually been a few days since you guys have heard from me. I've been sleepless watching Pro League finals, the live finals, and then other than that, I've been struggling with addiction, iCup addiction. It's a new thing, guys. It really is so addicting. I've been playing a lot of iCup. Actually been doing pretty well this season. I got D+ on a couple accounts, but as far as that goes, PvZ, I just can't play PvZ anymore. It doesn't matter. The Zerg honestly can just sit there and go AFK and then just come back and still just beat me. I'm so bad at that matchup. Lurkers, they're like my Achilles tendon. They just completely dominate me game after game. So if you ever play me, make 2 Lurkers and then just go AFK, and I'll probably somehow lose my whole army. I'll hide my observers in the corner and lose my whole army or something. But yeah, it does look like we have gateways going up for both players. Aren't going to see any cheese here from either player. But yeah, one thing to note is both these players are actually probably preparing for WCG US that is coming up very soon here. It looks like we are going to see the 1 gate tech for G5 and for what's his name? Sorry, for Louder here. We're going to see exactly where I think he's going to go ahead and put down that 2nd gate. Yeah, we are going to see 2 gate play here from G5, or from Louder, sorry. So he's going to go ahead and try to put some pressure on. And really, if G5 can hold, then he's going to be better off. But if Louder can go ahead and come in and get some probe kills, harass his economy a little bit, then things will start to even up or even go in Louder's advantage. But yeah, both these players are preparing for WCG US. Both play at a very, very high level. And last year, both of these players did extremely well. G5 actually got 2nd place, 1 game short, I believe, of Noni. I think the finals were 3-2 in Noni's favor. So he was 1 game off of going to World Cyber Games. Where was it last year? China? Going ahead and going there, getting that trip covered for, and winning $3,000. But instead of going to Korea, or instead of going to China and playing in the World Cyber Games, he ended up losing that Game 5 and ended up being stuck with only $1,500. So while Noni can buy a car, G5 can get a nice dirt bike or something with a $1,500. First place did take $3,000, and G5 walked away with $1,500. And Louder, actually, very surprisingly, he took it was 3rd place. People complained about him getting in the tournament in 2007, I think it was, that he's like, oh, he doesn't do good, he sucks, all this stuff. And 2008 comes around, and Louder gets 3rd place, and everyone just shuts up. One thing to note is we are seeing range here from G5, and we are seeing a couple zealots come across the map. And one thing to note is G5 has not scouted Louder coming across. So this could do a little bit of damage. We do have the first goon out for G5. So really, Louder's going to go ahead and set a couple zealots at that goon to get hits on it, and then send the other ones to send it to the probe. So, but one thing that you have to micro those goons though, so this could be a little hard. And as soon as he sees it, he's going to throw down the 2nd gate. This one goon's going to be able to go micro back and get some free hits here. A player like G5, yeah, definitely has the micro. He is the caliber player, can hold this off. But yeah, he's going to come in here. These 3 zealots are going to come in. He's going to micro this goon fairly well so far. But these zealots don't care about that goon. But the 2nd goon pops out about the perfect time. I should be able to get a couple probe kills here though. But I'm not making up these mine. These zealots are just kind of roaming around here. A nice micro so far by G5. Yeah, I don't think he's lost a single probe. Now he's lost 1, and 0 kills. Wow, G5 is cleaning these up. These zealots are absolutely doing nothing, and now G5 is completely ahead of the tech tree. Only thing he did lose is probes off the mineral line for a little bit here, but these zealots are going to go back, realizing that with the goons on the ramp, we could see a counter by G5, just because Louder doesn't have any goons quite yet. Cybernetics core not even up. But yeah, that probe is still alive. He knows exactly what he's going against. Something G5 probably played against a billion times. I know at the D level of PvP, it's all about 2 gate. They don't like anything 1 gate. They really like their pairs, the double gateway, and they just flood pressure on you. And my micro, it sometimes can do more damage than I think it should, or than I know it should. But yeah, actually, I forgot to note it. Louder did take 3rd place in WCG US, and that really shut everyone up, basically. basically, after his performance in 2007. He walked away with $700. So Noni got a car, G5 got a nice dirt bike, and Louder, you get a moped. But anyways, G5 covered in these goons. He's going to be able to get some free shots off, but the goon's popping out at the perfect time. He's going to be able to hold the ramp here, and G5 smartly going to back off here with all his goons and probably just start from the tech here, but he does know what his opponent's up to. Right now, the tech tree is pretty open from both players. We are seeing the third gateway here from G5. He's going to be the one. Now it's going to change phases where G5 will be the player putting the pressure. And we just see actually Louder going to go ahead and throw down an expansion. But G5 has seen this with the scouting probe. I feel that's a bit of a mistake. I think he forgot about that probe. Showing an expansion right then, right now, and Louder knows this, or G5 knows this. That's exactly why he's putting 30 gates, and he's going to be able to charge up the front door. I don't know, though, if with the help of these zealots and the ramp and these goons, if he can just hold his ramp, then he's going to take a great macro lead right here. But G5's going to put a little pressure on. It's going to come down to micro, and looks like Louder's actually going to try to make his move down the ramp, and realizing that's the wrong move here. Pure number of goons right now for G5, and he's going to have to continue to put pressure on because right now he's falling behind with that expansion going up from Louder here, and he has a couple minutes here before the economy of Louder kicks in that he can go ahead and make a move up these ramps. I mean, you can see goons pumping nonstop. He's not even expanding. He has that range, and now he's just going to be able to put a lot of pressure on. And G5 or Louder doesn't quite have that range, so he has a window here. He's going to have more goons. He's going to have more everything, basically, and he's going to be able to put some pressure on. But we do see the probes transfer. We do have that expansion already up for Louder, and not even a sign of it for G5 quite yet. But G5 knows about that expansion. He has a little contain on G5, but pretty soon, once this economy kicks in, Louder's going to be able to bust down. As soon as rage kicks in, he might try to make a move out. I don't think he really can make a move out there just because he's completely contained right now. But that scouting probe does sneak in behind. Sorry, he did come up from behind with a mineral line. I didn't even see that. And he is going to go ahead and put down that forge. Probably going to go ahead and get a couple cannons here. Just fearing DTs maybe? Not exactly sure, or probably for the +1 upgrade even, but I feel he needs to get an expansion. He has a lot of goons. Noni, I keep calling him Noni. Louder can't quite move out. He is going for that robotics facility, so right now he's 2 versus 3 gate, but I mean, in a minute he's going to go ahead and put down a couple more gateways because he has his natural completely up and running, and we do see that is exactly what he's doing. He is going to sneak that probe in behind, and sorry, I keep missing stuff, guys. He's going to be able to get 2 cannons up, and he's going to go ahead and ras that, and I was going to say why he's getting that probe, and that's actually a very, very smart move here from G5. And I was actually confused at what he was doing, though. This one probe's going to attack, and these 2 cannons are going to stop all harassment. These goons are going to come down. Is that in range? The range is completed. He's going to be able to take care of these. Can he reach it? He's going to be able to barely reach it. And these cannons almost going to warp in. A little cheesy here from G5, and he's going to grab this expansion of himself. And yeah, that actually failed pretty miserably. Just stopped a little bit of mining time. We are going to see him put on the front door. He is going to push on the front door here simultaneously, and Louder's going to have to bring probes off the line because all his goons are at the back door. A very smart 2-prong attack here from G5. He's going to put a lot of pressure on, and Louder might not even be able to hold this off. His probes are getting just completely destroyed, and it looks like G5's going to be able to make his way up the ramp fairly quickly. We have more goons retreating from the back, though, and yeah, it looks like Louder's going to hold, though, I'd have to say. I don't think he might make his way up, but with the number of goons coming back from the side of Louder's base here, he's going to be able to hold this off, and sorry for the misclicks. And not the misclicks, but sorry for just not being in the right place at the right time always, guys. I do apologize. Both players microing pretty hard right now. It does look like Louder's going to hold right now. And so the 2-gate expansion with the ramp made all the difference. But G5 still sending reinforcements. He does have a couple goons live, but with Louder should be able to hold this off without too much more. Yeah, I mean, there's just a couple more goons. He's going to be able to hold this off. And so now G5's expansion is almost up and running, and Louder's expansion is up and running after the cannon rush failed here. And so Louder's going to have to... sorry, I keep getting the names mixed up. Gosh. So G5's going to have to back off here and push back, and he's going to have to decide exactly what he wants to do from here because he is a little behind. We actually have the robotics facility coming up now, and we have a support bay, and the Reaver is being made for Louder, and Louder's going to be able to go ahead. He probably could even go for a front door assault, but with the 3 gateways for...